Kristin McGee. As a yoga teacher, I always have students coming to me saying, I can't do yoga, I'm too inflexible, I can't touch my toes. And I tell them anyone can touch their toes as long as they bend their knees. So here's the secret. When you bend your knees and touch your toes, you're finding the hip hinge right at the right place, right at the fold. It's like an origami fold. So remind yourself that your back starts all the way down at your hips, not at the middle of your back. So when they say, I can't touch my toes, they end up rounding their back, locking out the knees, and trying to touch their toes this way, as opposed to bending their knees, arching out of the lower back, and touching the toes here. Now, your spine is long like a slinky toy, so go for the length in your spine, and then eventually the silly putty, those tighter hamstrings, will start to open up correctly as you lift the back of your hips up and try and keep that length out of your lower back, and then eventually you can still touch your toes with your legs completely straight, like a nice origami fold as opposed to a wrinkled piece of paper. But as you're new and as you're starting, just remind yourself you can always bend your knees and reach to your toes this way, and over time you're going to start to find that length in the back of the thighs. So keep breathing and keep practicing, and thanks for joining me.